I have my life together. Right? Wait, oh, an application hang. Fortnite crashed again? What the freak? Ay, 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 ay. Well, meantime, we could just rap a little bit, right? Hello? Hello? Alright. See if Fortnite will do its thing and not be a pain in my butt. Okay. Alright, let's see. Something silly that's generation. Bunny. Bunny, bunny. Water boy, what's up? Peekaboo, I see. How are you, love? Okay, Fortnite's working. Push the server. Hello, hello. Hey, Hopper, how are you? Hey, Hopper, just FYI, okay? Because people will read it at some point. I'm chilling. Hi, Ryan, how are you? I had to... I don't know if you heard, Waterboy, but I had to make my own Discord. It's slowly getting there. So, you know, it's a work in progress. It's a whip, as the people say. And I had to separate from a Discord, but not a Reddit, you know? It's life. That's how it is sometimes. And, you know, it's fine. Like, you know, it's just, I just say that, you know, interested things did not align anymore. So the Discord was always like, in my opinion, like an offshoot of the subreddit, because the subreddit is like where it kind of started. So still the owner and the like main moderator. Hey, fearless shepherd, main moderator of the subreddit, and so it's just not officially related to the Discord anymore. So I'm making my own. A lot of people have very strong feelings about it, but there's an F40 section. So if people only want to interact with adults and things like that, like they did in the other server, then you can do that. If they only want to interact with F40 people, they can do that as well. So it kind of just depends on what they want to do, you know? So, but anyways, it's I'm not gonna lie, it's not very active right now because it's very. I mean, although I'm posting it here, like the people who are joining is like for very limited purposes right now. So, yo, what's up, Dopey? How you doing? Okay, so we are doing just a couple things that we are doing is we are doing 2 battle royale, 2 reload. All right, and depending on how many people are on this map, I'll say even if it's like less than 17 people, so less than 8 duos. No, we'll do 21. It'll be a smaller circle. So what we're gonna do is, if you look at the map, and I'm just gonna show this to you guys now so that you guys are like aware, but if you look at this map, right? So this is like the whole BR map. So if we have less than 21 people, so which is less than 10 duos, which is what I expect. Ryan, I will tell you in just 1 second. Everyone's gonna land kind of in this inner circle of Battlewood, Calamari, Frosted Flats, and Sinister Strip. So that's where you have to land. Now, you can move out of that area once you land, but we just want like everybody kind of like in a smaller area, right? Because it is BR and it's like this humongous area, right? So for example, let's say you land in Calamari and you're gonna get pushed, then you could mosey on over to Chop Shop, right? And it's the same thing for like Battlewoods. Like you land in Battlewoods, you can like mosey over a little bit, but we're not landing in the outer ring, okay? If there are more than 21 people in the lobby, because I'm going to be the odd number, then you guys can land wherever you want. But if it's going to be 10 duos or less, we're going to land in this inner circle, okay? If there's any questions, let me know. So, because this is Generations does play on NA East, so please hit your profile pic, hit the gear icon, and make sure your game is set to NA East, okay? And we do that because we do have a few duos that come in from across the pond. I don't know why I did that. I'm really sorry. From Europe and the UK. So we do NA East to make the ping a little bit more fair. All right. We're going to start with 0 build, duos. I will be no fill because I will be by myself. Let me go enter this code. And what you do is you scroll down a little bit, go to custom key, enter the key, go up, and then you hit play. Okay. You know what? Fearless Leopard, what's funny is that both kids wanted to play, and then the person that was gonna play for my play with my son is like they don't want to play, like my son doesn't, like they misunderstood the timing and some information, and then they so then I asked my son before I started like asking a couple more people that I knew, and then he's like, nah, I don't need to play anymore. I can use Dad's computer, right? He's like, I can still use Dad's computer. Yeah, you can still use Dad's computer. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm like, okay. So yeah. So he does not need a partner anymore. But I can ask him. I think you're already on his friends list from before though, right? I think. If so, I can double check and ask him. But I'm gonna put the match code out. Again, I don't know which match code channel seems to be working better for people right now, because we are in the process of kind of like reorganizing the channels and categories on the Discord server, because right now I just, like it was kind of put together in order to accommodate League, and now that League's last game is up. You cannot lose your sprite, so Fearless Leopard, give me 1 second. Olivia's signing up right now, or logging in now. It's NAE. Oh, Fearless here. By the way, here. All right, so my daughter's logging in. Let me go send an email out really quickly. I actually didn't have time to sign everything. Yeah. So like, just so people are aware, because I just, I'm trying to be more transparent about things, right? Is that, that is my personal server that I finally, and Ryan, I will tell you, you got the gummy 0 point. That's what's up. Congratulations, man. That Discord server link, Phyllis, is for like a personal, it's a personal one, okay? Because I'm no longer associated with the other Discord server. So I am, like this is kind of like what I'm doing. And so what it does is it allows me to it's gonna be like it has like a I can't think right now because I literally woke up like less than an hour ago. It has like, it's gonna have an adult section, and it's gonna have what I call the daycare. So sorry for any of you YouTube kids that are under 18. Yes, you will be put in the daycare. I'm sorry about that. But so it's gonna have the daycare for those under 18, and then it's gonna have an adult section. So anybody who has like concerns about like the youngins intermingling with the adults, um, you know, it's gonna be there. Now, parents of kids will be allowed to be in there. Fearless, are you already on the email list? Because if you're already on the email list, I'm about to send an email out, so you'll still get the information if you just wait like a second, you know? I just, like I said, like I'm kind of just like, I'm setting things up a little bit late, so I'm a little sorry about that. But you'll get an email in just a second if you're already on from before. Also, I did, I was able to, if you guys saw on the subreddit, I have one confirmed, what I call sprite fairy slash helper, and so what we're gonna do to kind of make things a little bit faster is that we're going to go in together. So like, all right, give me 1 second, Fearless. I'm literally doing it right now because I had to take my husband to work today, so the timing got a little messed up, so I'm sorry about that. And so we were able to, what we're gonna do is we are going to we're gonna load in together, and we're gonna have my bot, or Zoom's bot. What? If you talk to them, okay? Sorry. My daughter's like giving, all right, Fearless, I just sent the email. Oh my god. Fearless and Nuke. They're gonna, Olivia wants to take turns with both of you guys. Yes. Olivia is torn. She wants to play with both of you guys. So, Fearless, can you do builds with Olivia, and then Nuke is gonna be 0 builds? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dark, I had like a couple hours of sleep. So, I'm a little. I told her that was fine, or you could just play with Fearless. Yeah, Nuke, just talk to Olivia and figure it out. Fearless, if you wanna play with my daughter for these 4 games, like, sorry, not partner with my daughter for the next couple games, and that's cool too. I just need to know when she's in so she doesn't get mad at me for starting the game without her. You know what I mean? So. All right. So either Nuke or Fearless, just let me know when you guys are in, and then I will get this lobby started. Uh-oh. Fearless, Nuke! Fearless's son is playing. Oh my jeez. You guys are driving me crazy. But I know it's not you. It's your kid. So give me 1 second. Fearless, can you talk to her? Just work it out. Like I am not, you know. You guys are in. Thanks, Crazy Ghost Man. I'm sorry about this first lobby taking a bit of time. I just need to know when people are fine, and then I'll just keep going in, you know? All right, so that means Fearless is coming in and Olivia. So that means we're going to get to 11. So, all right. So let's see. Things that are going to happen this week. Tuesday will be the last reload solo build. Yo, what's up, Metal Girl? Thank you so much for the first time chat. Appreciate it, love. I don't want to assume. I'm assuming you're a girl gamer, and that's what's up. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, thank you for the follow. And so we're gonna all right, hold on. Nuke, Fearless, please let me know. We have very, very patient children. You know, usually they're not so patient, to be honest, right? So, okay, so Ryan Ramos, you asked what F40 is. F40 is Fortnite underscore over 40. It is an adult Fortnite. Mine too. It's an adult Fortnite subreddit community. It is. It started on subreddit, and there was an official Discord server associated with it, but I have parted ways with that. I was the primary host for all the customs on that server, but I had to separate, unfortunately. So I finally kind of like got off my booty and made my own server. Hi, Ellie. My dog Dottie will say hello. Dottie. Come here, baby. Oh, yeah. This is Dottie saying hello. All right, so who's in? Fearless or Nuke? This is my doggy. Let me say hi, Dottie. Hi. See? Hi, I'm Dottie. How are you? I'm Dottie. Okay. Yeah. Who are we missing? All right, Nuke is in. Fearless, are you in yet? And then once Fearless is in, then we will be good. Sorry, guys. Please thank your children for being patient. Hopefully the queue will not get messed up. But what we're running right now. So it's an adult Fortnite community. All right. So you don't have to be 40 to join. Fearless, are you guys good? It's an adult Fortnite community. I did make my own Discord server now. There is going to be an area carved out just for F40. And then there'll be an adult section, and then there'll be something called NA East. Yep. There is a section that will be called the daycare, which is for those who are under 17. We will be age verifying, and yeah. I'm gonna get sure at least 26, Metal Girl. And then we're gonna do official age verification, because I have a really kind of like, hopefully what people will consider fun and interesting game. Do I act my age? Hell no. Hell no, Sean. Hell no. I hope I don't. Somebody said I looked 30 yesterday, so they did. There'll forever be love in my heart for them. Fearless, are you okay? Oh my god, guys, sorry. And guys, so Metal Girl doesn't know this. I'm 49. I'm an old lady mom. I'm a late mom. Oh. That means I had my son at like 10, you know? Fearless, did you get the email? Just so you guys know who are watching that are not, haven't like seen this before, we generally don't wait more than 5 minutes, but there was some player and nagling going around. So but why Metal Girl? Did you used to be like a Metagirl? You were getting the matchmaking error? All right, Fearless, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna start this lobby, and then you guys can come in for build. All right, so I'm really sorry, because oh my god, now I got a matchmaking error. Great. Oh my god. All right, somebody has the start button now. Great. All right, we're gonna have to cancel this out. Crap. All right, we're gonna do this. All right. Just when I do this, the new code will have an S at the end. Just add an S and reload in. Let me do this real quick. Just add an S and come back in. Sorry about that. New code, guys. Sorry. Okay. Look, people are already in. I mean, I'm old. Like, I feel old. You got in? Oh, okay. But Fearless, I made a new code, added an S to the end of it. So Waterboy, I should have graduated but college by then. but I did not. All right, so we're gonna wait till it gets to 11, and then we're gonna dip. Okay, you know. Put your hand up. Dip you. We dip. But yeah, we are the same. You graduated high school in '95, right? That is my guess. You know, old heads unite. But yeah, so Tuesday we will end the all right, we're at 11. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Good luck, have fun. I'll see you guys out there. You graduated in 97? Then how did you graduate college by 99? I graduated in 95 in high school. Then I should have graduated college in 99. Oh, okay. And then but I went the long route. So if any of you guys are listening and you have not gone to college yet, don't do what I did. Don't take 12 years to finish your undergraduate degree. I did not graduate early from high school. I'm 49. I graduated, I was born in 1977. So don't forget, land in this little circle here, please. Where am I gonna land? Where am I gonna eliminate myself? I think, where are there campfires? Oh, I know where there's a campfire. I know where I'm supposed to go. So, because they changed the mechanism about fall damage, it kind of screwed me up with how I eliminate myself, because generally I can just fall and then I get eliminated. Ooh, look, guys, look, the 0-point rift is no longer there. You see, is kind of glitchy over there. It kind of reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph. You guys, anybody watch Wreck-It Ralph? That's what it reminds me of. So, oh, okay, yeah. All right. So I did not graduate early from high school. I just graduated regular. So because of splatting, I now have to eliminate myself like this. So, all right. So we have Nuki with my daughter. Little Rain. Crazy just already got Weirdo's dad. No! Come on, Weirdo. You can do it, Weirdo. Stay alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Okay. Alright. Revengeman and Dopey? Uh-oh. Get him in that sweaty little outfit there. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie. I almost never, ever play, use the spider webs. And of course, at the end of the season, I decided to start giving it a try. Alright, we've got Hopper, part of the Crazy Ghost Man Hopper duo. He is the minor player, and he's playing from the EU, so welcome in. And this is, you know, I'd never seen that skin before until they started wearing it. Alright, we have an Anon, which is fine. We normally do not allow Anon, or do not... Yeah, we normally do not allow Anonons in the adult games. However, because this is an adult with a minor, the minor to be anonymous, you know? It's up to the parents. I feel like we missed a duo, right? We got Hopper, Nuke, Fearless, Dopey. We're missing a duo. Yeah, so Ryan, so to be part of the group on the subreddit, you do have to be 18 or over to participate. And then to be part of the Discord server when it becomes public, you just have to follow Discord's rules, which I believe is 13 plus. Those who are under 13. Ah, Trek is still alive. That's right. Trek, who is also known as Weirdo, one of my YouTube mods. He was one of the first YouTube kids. Actually, I think he's the only YouTube kid that was able to get his parent to join F40 so that he could play in these games. Which is really cool, you know, if you think about it. Alright. So. This kid right here, Revengeman, super sweaty kid. And has grown so much as a player since when I first met him about 2 years ago. So like a lot of these kids have like what we call like solo player syndrome. They just want to run up and get everyone and W key everyone. And I remember playing like my first game or two with him, and we were like, okay, like you can't run off and then be frustrated that the rest of your squad is not with you when you come up on a squad of real people versus bots, you know? So you know, like there's like little things that kids will learn, and like the most frustrating thing for me was when people were like, when the kids are like, I call the medallion, or sorry, 1 second please, the dog wants attention apparently. Oh no, Hopper got, oh no, Hopper got Weirdo's dad again. But you know what that also means? Dude, Waterboy. You know, and I was kind of hoping the older she got that she would get more mellow, because she's 3 now. No. She even got, you know, surgery. Has not mellowed this dog out. Maybe when she's 5, it'll be a little bit better. Okay. Finish getting these code messages up so that I can get it done. Dopey, who is the adult player in that one. Yo, what's up, Chris? I'm not doing sprite exchanges today, Chris, but I will find a day. Hey, Trek got his dad up again. W teammate, and Trek is the kid. A great job. Oh, I hear some gunfire. Oh no, they're sweating him again. Leave the poor dad alone. Oh no, Weirdo! You could do it. Run away, Weirdo. Weirdo's gonna be like, how many more times am I gonna get you up, Dad? But it's okay. You know what? Only one person needs to survive. It's okay, right? Nice job, Trek. Alright. Oh, Revengeman got crazy. Ghostman is going after... Nice use of that rift, Hopper. Uh-oh. Oh no, he missed it. Is he? Oh, he's going in for that chase. These two kids, Hopper and Revengeman, have played together, so you know it's pretty fun and interesting to see them chase each other in this type of context. All right, getting some hop rocks. And Chris, next time when you come into chat, maybe be like, hi SANTOKI, are you indexing sprites today? You know? It's nice if you do something like that. Politeness goes a long way. Yo, GMO, how are you? How's your Sunday? You know, Big Deborah applied for partner. So very proud of her. Alright, Nuki and my daughter are still alive. They're still kicking it. Oh my god. No, she's doing an emote that she knows that I don't like. God. It's like worse when she's like the offender, you know? Oh wow, Doki. I mean, I'm not very skilled at using this, but I do it. Ooh, Crazy Ghost Man was rebooted. Great job, Hopper. We're always down for the reboots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crouch! 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 She can't hear me, by the way, but... She loves to troll, so I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to... Alright, oh... I suspect he is getting trolled, which is why he is running with the car. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Alright, good job, good job. It's nice to see almost everybody is back again. Oh! Hey! SC Bronco is back in with the reboot. Congratulations. Wow, we've had 4 reboots and everybody started in that smaller circle. Maybe it's because, you know, Bronco's not wearing sunscreen. You know, he got all that work done. He's not properly protecting his tattoos there, you know? This kid's like, I'm not dancing with you. Or he might be like, Dad, what are you doing? Ultimately, what I'd love to be able to do and to get into like a little bit of better of a flow is to, what I'd love to do is be able to actually make content again, which I haven't done in months. I haven't made content in months. So if I can make content again, that'd be fantastic. Oh. They're in a friendship bubble? Okay. My gosh. How many people are in this friendship bubble here? Nobody wants to dance? Wow. Uh-oh, the bubble is gone. Oh, people are dipping from the bubble. Who is extracting, guys? There's no extractions going on right now, people. My daughter better not be extracting. Girl, you know better. Hi, Odins. How are you? They're in a friendship bubble, so that's why people are hanging out. They are not teaming. I'm kind of expecting like major chaos to happen here, so I'm just gonna stick here for a hot second, you know? Uh-oh. The bubble is gone! Uh-oh, Little Rain, no! Oh no! Revengeman got Little Rain! I bet she is. I hear her upstairs. She's like, Revengeman! Looks like Revengeman is trying to sweat some of the other teams that were here. Oh, going after either... Oh, and then Revengeman is getting third-partied. I like to stay with the kiddos. Alright, so Hopper's a kid. No worky today, Odins? Oh, Revengeman just got Crazy Ghost Man, so now Hopper has to go for another reboot. I just have to say, there have been 2 kid MVPs here so far. It is Shrek Gaming, aka Weirdo. You know him on the streams. And then Revengeman. And now Nuki just got my daughter up, Little Rain. Wow, nice job, guys. Weirdo, come on, Weirdo, come on. No, Weirdo's dad, sorry. He was trying to push him, he was trying to push him. Nobody wants to dance with him. Thank you, fearless son or child. I do like to stay with the kid's POV, right? Just because, you know, this is generations. It's an opportunity for them to play with their parent or their adult or their aunt and uncle, you know, so. I know I've heard that some adults don't, like some kids don't even play Fortnite anymore. Nuke and Nuke. Oh no! Weirdo just got nuked, but Revengeman just got Bronco. Weirdo was running away, but then Revengeman just got him too, so I think... Whoa, did we just lose 2 teams? We did. So Nuke and Little Rain are out, along with Trek and Weirdo. Okay, we are down to two duos and a solo. I wonder who's the solo right now. Ah, okay. We're gonna see if this kid can pull off another super late game reboot, because we are now in Storm Circle 6. And remember, we did start with like, oh, that's why it's not working. Dude, Weirdo, I saw 3. You did 3 reboots, so congratulations on that. It's just as important to be able to reboot as to playing Ghetto Limbs, you know what I'm saying? So, great job. You should be proud. And you know, like, using those, oh my god, Benjamin, oh my god! You are gonna get me dizzy, bro. Dizzy. Oh, jeez. Okay, I can't watch you anymore, I'm sorry. Oh, you hear that cracked sound, you know? Makes you kind of feel like, oh crap, I gotta run. I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. Parent letting their kid do the W key, right? You know what's funny is that I used to love the weapon that Revengeman is using right now, and I'm such a fan now of the Warforged. And I almost would actually, if it wasn't for distance, hey Flawless, what's up? You know, I'd still prefer probably now the Striker Burst, which I really don't like generally, but better than the Chaos now. Still got a 2-2-1 going on here. Oh! Revengeman does have the height advantage. Oh, okay, okay. hear my son saying he crossed. Revengeman just got Fearless Leopard. Maybe he's playing Rocket League. I don't know. Oh, Hopper's making a stand against it. Ooh, oh, Hopper, that was nasty. Nice job. Okay, so we have Hopper versus the other kid, Anananan, who's after Dopey. Ooh, and Dopey got him. And the winner of this game is Dopey and Revengeman. Congratulations, guys. Okay, back to the lobby. Great job, guys. Great job. That was fun. For the parents that are watching, I just so you guys are aware, I do make lots of clips during the games, so you can always go back on my Twitch feed, like my Twitch account, and you can download any of the I try to get a limbs if I'm watching, and I also try to get emotes when I'm watching. So if you want to see if I caught your limb or your kid's limb, feel free to check there. I also will have a Google Drive, which this will fall under. I will have a couple different folders, so they'll just be like, this will fall under the F40xToki drive folder. I think that's what I called it. And just look for generations, you know, and that's what we'll do. So I will tell you that what I put in the drive will be delayed because I have to like individually rename everything on Twitch, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like a pain in the butt. So but I need to free up the space on my computer, so I am trying to reorganize some things in my system so that I can start sending those out more often. So like just check back there. If you want the link, sorry, I opened the wrong one. I was going to email the wrong one. So don't forget, we're going to still do the same inner circle for landing, guys. Okay. The email was just sent out for Fearless. And then I'm going to go put this in the Discord server in the 2 locations. All right. So the first location is out, which is under custom gaming. And the other one is out. The F40 session. So come give that a look-see. All right, so come in, join me. Yo, what's up there? How you doing? All right. There. What am I? Okay. Yo, what's up, Yak the King? How you doing? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what are we doing this week? So we have the last reload build solo on Tuesday. Did I officially see the trailer? I saw something. I started watching something. No, Zach, I'm not playing. This kid is actually like one of my kids' friends. But I have not, but I'm aware that it isn't good. It is going to involve video games and stuff. Yeah. And then I am also going to... There's going to be an explore the map. Probably Friday. And then maybe Sunday? You need a kid? My kid was taken. Sorry. You want Zach? Fair. The thing is that I don't know Zach. Whoa, we got an extra duo. I don't know Zach, and so I can't. You know how I feel about that. Like, I mean, it's not that I don't trust you, but I don't know Zach. You know, and if I was Zach's parent, maybe Zach's parent. I don't know. I don't know him. I haven't played with him, so I can't even like. Yeah, 50 streak. That's what's up, flawless. Oh, which reminds me, I'm gonna so one thing that I wasn't able to work on yet is which I'm gonna do is I bought this charm. I bought these charms a while ago, right? Because I wanted to do something related to the check-ins. The stream streaks, you know, it's fickle depending on like if my thing breaks or like if the stream acts up, right? But here, I'm going to show you guys real quickly just so you guys can see. So like I have these little charms like this, right? A little bunny, can you see it? But like this one's pink. This is pink. We are not doing squads at the end. So this one's pink, but basically it's a whole bunch of bunnies, right? Like a whole bunch of different colored bunnies. So the different colored bunny is kind of like the number of check-in, like milestone check-ins. And so I have to figure out the numbers, but I think 50 is going to be like the minimum. And so I'm going to make these little kind of like chainy things, not like keychains per se. And it's probably going to be like 50, 100, 150, 200 kind of deal, because there's only like 6 colors. All right. Fearless, are you in? Is everyone in that wants to be in? Is my son going to play more since they're going to add Roblox? Probably. My son does play Roblox, but he plays hockey. All right, I'm going to guess everybody. Oh, wait, we lost a duo? What happened? All right. Well, we're going to go. Oh, okay. Sorry, Nuki, but thank you guys. So we gained a duo and then lost a duo. But Nuke, I appreciate you being available for Little Rain. So but yeah, so we'll have a drive with like what I'm calling like the raw footage, like the OBS footage. It will be better quality, but the 45-minute clip will be completely unedited, and it's about a gig a clip. But I will put really basic names on the file names, and then but on Twitch I'm gonna like edit it a little bit within the system, is just to crop the clip, so it'll just be like the action part of the clip. But don't forget, we're landing in that smaller circle, guys, and then go from there. I was able to get one sprite fairy helper sprite fairy / helper, and so I'm gonna pick some times with her, which is funny because like halfway through this season she really wanted to give me a sprite, but I just never had time to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna meet up with her, pick some times throughout the week, and we're gonna use like a sign up genius type of situation, because I realized doing the sprite indexing with kids is that like it takes forever if we are not. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I'm not requiring mastering, you know, like I'm not, it's just, you know, so yeah, so Nuke, if you're available, just tell me. And like what I'm hoping to do is giving like every person who's willing to do this like access to the folder like with me. Oh my god, Zane, YouTube kid, no, y'all know you're not supposed to be sending me invites while I'm on, and if it's not like a specific thing. So yeah, so I mean, you know, I was gonna try to do some today, but I'm gonna set it up for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and depending on the number of sprites, you know, they could be available a little bit earlier, but to cut down on the time. So we got Sportsman with, I forget who JS is, but I know it's a kid. I know I played with been in a squad with them before. We got Revengeman. Oh, that's so funny because Revengeman normally plays with Sportman. Well, Nuke, if you saw, I got a lot of hate for requiring mastering to be a fairy or a helper. So I'm like, you know what? If people want to try to grind out the mastery later, then they can do that. But you know, I know some people want to be 5 and mastered by the end of the season, which is a lot to do. But I do think it's a little bit easier to do now that they're having the recovery costs as like free recovery costs now. So it is a bit easier to do because like you're less worried about bringing a sprite into the pub lobbies. But I know some people want to end the season with like level 5 mastered sprites, which is rough because unless it gets indexed back to you, it is difficult to do that for all 117 sprites. Thank you. Lady Red Sun, thank you. That's who I thought. I knew him, but I just couldn't place it. You know what I mean, Hotnosis? Thank you so much for letting me know. But I'm also trying to... Oh no, are you guys out already? No, Trek. Build is not your preferred mode, correct? I don't think your dad doesn't play build. Yeah. You know, as soon as I told my son, like, oh, by the way, it's 2BR, 2 reload, he's like, his face just went like, I don't want to do reload. So I think that's kind of what affected his decision to wanting, like, ultimately wanting to play today. So I think I'm gonna keep doing Generations twice a month. I have Fridays are gonna be on rotation, and I'm gonna do it as like the first Friday, second Friday, third Friday, fourth Friday, because most months have 4 Fridays. If there happens to be a free month, what's with all these kids' sweats? I don't know, weirdo. Dude, mad sweaty. So I think like if there's a rare, I don't think there's gonna be a month with 5. 1, 8, 15, 22, 29. Okay, technically there could be a month with 5. And then I'll just make it like probably another kid fun day. So it's gonna be on rotation between 35 plus socials, which is why I need to roll out age verification, just so everyone's confident that it's all 35 plus only. And then there'll be a family fun night, and then like a Toki fan fun night. What? That is actually really cool. I haven't seen that. That kind of takes skill, don't you think? Like, Dang, you so impatient. Be glad that your dad's letting you drive a car. I have 11. And then I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do during the week. I think Wednesdays will still be sprite exchanging, like sprite indexing / exchanging. especially if they continue to do Mastery Mondays. Yo, Froggy, you too, man. Mad love for your grind too, you know? I know you be grinding. And then, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to roll out what I want to do and promo it out enough to a couple servers that I'm gonna ask permission to do. But I have a really interesting idea that I'd love to do. Ooh! Oh, Revengeman just got Sportman and Grumpy. Revengeman! What's funny is that Revengeman plays with Sportman every time. DMO already hit 7K? Dang! Of course he was. Of course. How are you, Sportsman? Good to see you. Are you ready for the school year to start? Or did it start yet for you? My kids start in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks. Tuesday? Oh man. Like is it teachers first for a couple days and then students start next week? I was gonna apply for a para position to get my kid into a very specific middle school. But I did not this time. Yeah. I was kind of annoyed because it was a position that it was like a pair, you know. Crazy Revengeman just got Crazy Ghost Man. We're down to 5. And like when you look at the job posting, it looks like it's just a regular posting. But then once you get into the application system, it requires it's an internal post only. So I'm like, why is it showing up in like external databases as like an outside position, you know? So I was a little frustrated because but I was able to bypass the certification process for para because I have a doctorate degree. We can do it together. No, do the same one, same one. Thank you guys. I like how they try to like change their view. Oh my god, you're gonna give me a headache! So I have a para certificate, like certified for 5 years, so we'll see. Somebody already shut up that man. Ooh, Dopey just got Fearless's kid, and Revengeman just got. All right. We're at 2v2, so we got Dopey and Revengeman versus Crazy Ghostman and Hopper. Baby. Uh-oh. Dopey's under attack. Oh, Crazy Ghostman.
Black thing here? Black leather? Oh, stickers too.
Hold on. He does not have a shabby loadout. It was kind of freaky when you hear like those the people running around upstairs. Oh, Hopper is getting dinged in the back. Likely by a Revengeman. Oh, Revengeman just got Hopper. Let's see what Revengeman's gonna do. Okay, Revengeman, stop. Oh no. Oh wait. I don't even know what happened. But congratulations, Dopey and Revengeman. I didn't hear anything. I'm sorry. I missed like that grand finale. Yeah. Okay, GG's guys, GG's. Yo, what's up, Zen? How you doing? Okay, so we are switching to reload. Reload. Don't forget, because we are just doing this as like a pub version, it will be on the Springfield map for the remaining 2 games. All right, let me go get this set up. This will have no drop limitations. Yo, what's up, Rory? How you doing? So we're gonna this. It's number 3. Okay, email is out. Zen, you need to, if you are an adult, you need a minor player, preferably one that is related to you, participating. And minor meaning up to 17 years old. And if you're a kid, you need your parent and or uncle, parent's best friend who plays Fortnite to join. So, all right, codes are out on the Discord and in the email. So please join me while I continue looking for something. I can't find it, and it's irking me now. Like, you would think that I could find this, but I cannot. Just, again, driving me a little bit nutty. Seriously, where did I put this? Oh, here it is. It's funny is I forgot to add, I know what I wanted to do. All right, 1 second. Seven. Let's see if we got the one last duo coming in. Uno más. One more team. One more team. No, Zach. Need my to-do list. When you need to find a list, you need to make a list to find a list. All right, we're gonna wait right for the 11-minute mark. Not the 11-minute mark, my apologies. The 5-minute mark. And then we're just gonna launch the lobby. I do know that reload is not everybody's cup of tea, so that's fine. It's because I haven't had sleep. All right, we're gonna launch in about 10 more seconds. Anybody trying to get in that they couldn't get in? All right, good luck. Have fun. See you out there. At least I know where to drop now on this map, which just make things much easier. This is not where I wanted to land. Close to where I wanted to land, but... Also, I think if you like double splat within a short period of time, you should get eliminated due to fall damage. Because, you know, in real life, you ain't surviving 2 of those falls at a time. Bum, bum. Dang, how much you eating there, dopey? Oh shoot, I just like put pen in. Oh, I was gonna say, why did Hopper name his, like, dog bowl Odin? But Hopper is from Netherlands, I think? So, it kind of makes sense. Find a kiddo. Maybe I should have forced everyone to drop in a small circle again. Hey Raven, what's up? Torn, guys. I'm torn about like ending stream right after these 4 games are over today, or playing some games afterwards, but I'm leaning toward taking a nap. Like a rainy day. Just circulating around the map. Nobody's eliminating anyone. The only person that got lost in this match is me. I have been playing a bit more reload lately because of ranked. But it's nice because the ranked mode has like the rotation of all the maps right now. So. Ooh, look at that chest trick. Nice job. I feel like I pulled my muscle again. Oh, wall. Not yet. Oh my god, you guys. I thought you guys were all bloodthirsty competitors here. No? Finally, some action. He's got his eye on somebody. 15 Stream Street, that's what's up. I wonder if there's a way I can keep track of... Oh, those are stream streaks. Crazy Ghost Man just got Bronco, Trek's dad. Dopey just got Crazy Ghost Man, but Crazy Ghost Man did finish off Bronco. Everybody with the mammoth. Alright. Great job, Trek. Excuse me, doing what's needed to make sure your dad gets back.
foot creep, oh, walking with that heel. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feature on your way to.
Dopey just got Bronco again? Oh no. Poor dad's getting farmed. Yo, fatty, what's up? Oh, I hear some crazy ghost man just got Fearless's kid. Uh-oh. Trying to make the great escape. Nice job. Oh no! Oh no! Crazy ghost man just got Trek, aka Weirdo. Oh, we just entered the 6th circle. You gotta crouch to get that disengaged. Oh, maybe he did it to himself. I know those loadouts because I did them all. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm trying to use that. Oh, wow. Right, Reaper starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reboots are over. This game is finally gonna wrap it up probably within the next minute, but Revengeman just got Fearless Leopard. Dopey just got Bronco. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Oh, Dopey just got Bronco. Revengeman just got Trek, so they are out. It is back to 2v2. No, 2v1. We have Revengeman and Dopey versus... Oh! Fearless Leopard's kid. GG's. Alright, I'm not gonna be like, somebody's gotta do something, but somebody's gotta do something. Okay. Last game for the afternoon will be Build Duos. Sorry, my leg is like too right. Turning into an old lady. Here's all the driving. Which really wasn't even that bad considering that Alistair drove like 9 hours, you know? Right. Oops. I was thinking about doing a fun game. I am. Alright. Email after this. I'll put it forward. Okay, that's what's going on. You know what's going on? I'm pressing the completely wrong button. Is what's causing this issue. Okay, so magic code is button 1 and 2 channels. Okay, so come join me. Once it gets to 9, I'll be like, hey, is anybody else coming? Then if not, we'll go launch it. Don't get old, guys. Don't get old. And do a lot of stretching. Did you guys have any questions? Concerns? Comments? Okay. So the goal is to get the Discord live by the end of this week. There's a couple more things that I want to add, and there's some channels that I got to tweak. I got to rethink about it. And then we will also have the Discord's going to have like a weekly announcement reminder and like a weekend reminder. So like it'll say Sunday through Friday, and then it'll be Friday to Sunday events. I'll post that twice a week. There's going to be a separate channel just for that. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to do the traditional 4-week tourneys because there's something else I want to do, which could be done in 2 or 4 weeks. I'm just trying to think. Oh my gosh, Gimli, what's up? Oh. Hey, Gimli, what's up? How you doing? Thanks so much for the read. How are you today? Is it Sunday where you are, or is it Monday? My goodness, thank you so much for the raid, really. Oh shoot, I don't want to guess, but you are a gamer? I'm guessing, right? You game? You play Fortnite? It's still Sunday. That's what's up. All right. I don't think we're gonna get to 11 because my daughter is not playing anymore. So good luck. Have fun. It's build. Just don't forget. Please check your emails. I'm gonna also. There's so many things I want to do, but one is to update the email list too. And you know, if you're not on it, check the subreddit for the email. Okay. Hold on one second. Hi, Conlong. How are you? Thanks for coming in. You just got played Fortnite? Oh, you won? Nice. Nice. Are you guys build or zero build? Let me see. Let me see. Whoa! Look at this, guys. I'm gonna do this really quickly, but look. See this?
I built
it's a
this.
DeLorean.
I built it.
My son put it together. Right?
And credits to Alistair for giving me this Lego set.
Yep. And one of my Reddit mods, I mean not Reddit, my Discord mods got that for me. He drove down from Canada to hang out with us. We had last night. We had Korean barbecue and hot pot last night.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna meet for ice cream today.
And I also.
And he got my son 2 Lego sets, and then got my daughter a K-pop Demon Hunter bracelet thing. Oh, my son was in a food coma. Like, they both almost fell asleep in the car. Like, it was... Wait! How come it's not eliminating me? Alright, there it goes. But yeah, you finished the stream with a win. You did sprite hunting 0 build. Do you guys got what you need? If you're an adult, I can talk about it. What? What? I'm gonna have to... Oh, Big Deborah, holy moly, back-to-back raids. That's what's up. I did splat, and I splat on purpose, so it wasn't like I'm just splatting and being a bad player. I purposely splatted. But what's up, Gimli, and what's up, Big Deborah? Deborah, what you do today? And Gimli, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I know, right? If you guys don't follow Big Deborah, she is very energetic, very friendly. What's up, Adris? Adris, what's up? How you doing? She's a girl gamer. She also bakes. I think she does baking streams. This is Trek, aka Weirdo, who's my first YouTube viewer kid who was able to convince their parent to join us at Fortnite_over40, which is a subreddit community. And he hangs out in my Twitch, my YouTube and Twitch streams now pretty much every night. So certified yapper, what's up? Thank you so much for coming in. Jake, what's up? Thank you so much for coming in. CC, how are you? Lurk and eat, that's what's up. Hey, one of Big Deborah's raiders, what was she doing today? But Big Deborah breaks bread, so she does bread streams, I think, right? So, but she's the sweetest, and she blew up recently and just applied for partner. So that's what's up. She lost at Fortnite. Not to roast you, okay? But listen, all right, here, Smazy. Let me be real, okay? CC, what's up? So, she was making cookies. So this is Trek or Weirdo's dad, SE Bronco. He actually doesn't play Fortnite a lot, but he's been pretty cool. He's been a good sport coming in and playing with a lot of playing with his son on these events so that they can have some time together. So, Cindy, what's up? But just so you know, anytime my stream has a title that says like F40xToki, it's usually a custom game event for community members. Generations is an event where it's an adult Fortnite player with a minor. Typically, it is a parent with their kid. So, for example, here Hopper is the kid, Crazy Ghostman is his dad. This duo pair is actually from Europe. And so we do it on the NAE servers. And then we have some other parent-kid combos. We also have a few. So here, like Fearless Leopard with Anonymous. That is also another parent-child combo from Europe. Thank you, buddy. And so what they do is they do duos, you know? And so we hold these twice a month, generally a Saturday and a Sunday at 2 p.m. East, just to accommodate those who are in Europe. Yeah, like it's pretty cool. You know, sometimes we have more kids, sometimes we don't. Summer is a little bit harder because kids are on vacation, you know, families are on vacation, families are away. But we have some really sweaty kids, and this is like their opportunity to play with their parent against other adults and their kids. Typically, when I host custom games, I splat or eliminate myself first so that I can spectate and kind of rotate around the map. So, for example, here, Dopey is a UK adult player. Revengeman is a minor US player. However, Revengeman has played with many adults in the Fortnite_over40 community. Fearless just got Bronco. And so a lot of them are, you know, like if we play with the parent and like the parents are cool, and then usually the kid joins in and then like the kids play together. So Revengeman actually plays with my kids, plays with a bunch of other kids from the community. And then they pair up the way that they do this. Yeah, I mean, Smazy, if you are interested, my Discord is being built out right now. Like, oh, sorry. Shit. I can't spell today, apparently. But there's two ways to do it. You can join here, which is the Discord link, which is, like I said, being built out right now. Or there's also an email list, so if you go here, which is the subreddit community, there is an email list link there. So Revengeman is the kid. He is super duper sweaty. He's one of the first kids that I met, and I think like a lot of us will know that our kids are not the best team player. You know, they kind of go run off on their own and then try to get all the loot, and then they don't share the loot, etc. So Revengeman is one of those kids where like he was like very typical solo player mentality, but like as he's been playing more with squads, he's been becoming a better team player. But yeah, so Gimli, Big Deborah, thank you guys so much for the raid. I'm Santoki. I am a 49-year-old mom. I started playing Fortnite more regularly about 2 years ago when I was trying to get my son off of Roblox because I could not figure out the freaking privacy settings. So like Fortnite, I could figure out better. I was able to lock down his account. So his friends are only friends that I get on pin, like a parental pin to it, you know. So, but yeah, I started playing Fortnite after not gaming for about 13, 14 years, because I'm a former trial attorney and I was working 60+ hours a week, so I really didn't have time to game. But I started playing Fortnite as a zero builder on the PlayStation 5, and then I switched over to keyboard and mouse to become a builder right after Thanksgiving 2024. You know, weirdo, you did pretty well today, you know? Like, you brought your dad back a couple times when we did the BR map. So you know, like, it may not have been perfect, but you guys definitely hung out, and, you know, like, I hope your dad wasn't frustrated, but, you know, I hope it gives some inspiration for you and your dad to play a little bit more together. I stream pretty much every day. Let's see. I don't know. What can I say? I pretty much play every day. I prefer builds now. And I was the primary host for the Fortnite_over40 community, which started on Reddit. And I kind of took it over after the OG founder had to step away after his mother-in-law passed away and after he hurt his shoulder. And then, oh, that dopey gun. Oh, not that dopey, that crusty gun, but Revengeman just got Hopper with that pistol. And then there was a Discord that formed arising out of that subreddit. However, I recently left that Discord, and had to make my own Discord server. So my Discord server is going to be a little bit more inclusive because the other Discord server was adults only, and because I have kids and I want my kids to have a safer place to kind of meet and, you know, play with other kids and meet other kids from the same community, there will be a section or a category which will be highly restricted to parents and minors, and other age verified minors, and I'm calling that section the daycare. And then the rest of the Discord will be open to adults that will also be age verified. So like that's my ultimate plan, to kind of like have that one Friday a month. I'm going to have something called Toki Fam Fun Night, which is non-combat games such as Squid Games, you know, the color switch slides, like a sliding map, and also I can't think right now, also a like prop hunt. So it's like 2 hours of just non-combat games where kids can just be silly and you don't have to worry about being the most cracked player that's out there. So generally, I spectate around the map. On Generations, I do try to spectate the kids a little bit more, because this is about the kids. Cindy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, so I try to do these twice a month, a Saturday and a Sunday. I used to kind of do them almost on like the same kind of like every other weekend. However, a parent or two reached out to me said that their custody schedule with their children, if I kept doing it every other week, they would never be able to play. No, Hopper, this is it. I gotta build out my Discord before I start doing the squad fill games again, okay? So give me like a couple more, like another week or two, and I should be able to do that again, okay? But Hopper, thank you so much for playing. I appreciate it. So we got a 2v2 situation with Revengeman, who is a kid. And okay, so we have Revengeman and Dopey versus Fearless and his kid. And what's funny is that Fearless's kid did not want to play with him earlier, like when I first started the stream, but was like, I guess last minute decided, hey, I'll play with my dad. But yeah. But I thank you guys all for being here. Yep, Hopper, have a great week. I don't know if school started yet in Europe, but if it did, good luck with school, okay, darling? And thank your dad for coming in too. And so because I got raided, I'm gonna have to play some games before I go. Ooh! Did they win again? Yes, they did. Revengeman and Dopey. They won all 4 games today. So we did 2 BR games, 0 build and build, and then we did 2 games of reload, 0 build and build. So congratulations, Dopey and Revengeman, for the 4-game sweep this weekend. Okay. All right, let me do 1 or 2 things really quickly. Trek, you know, you do spend time doing a lot of grass touching. So Weirdo is actually a Boy Scout, a scalp. Hopper won the first game? Hold on. Did I write that? Hopper won the first game? Why did I not have that written down? My bad. Thank you, Dopey, for correcting me. My apologies. Okay. By the way, Dopey, I'm gonna start putting the generation clips in there once I start kind of renaming them in the Google Drive. But there's I think most of them were like Revengeman's POV, but I definitely got you and Revengeman when you got like what did you get? When you got Sportsman and Grumpy. So, but yeah, so this will be end of like the formal programming for the generations. I'm gonna play a game or 2 and then take a nap. All 4 people, all 4 games, the same person got you, Fearless. Oh, who was it? Revengeman. That kid's a bit sweaty. There are a bunch of kids that I've met that would like to consider going pro, but they're not old enough to like officially go pro. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so I'll just play a couple games. I am a very, very mid builder. The beauty of starting builds this late in life is that, you know, it takes a little bit longer for me to figure out what I'm gonna do. So, did I thought it was over. Okay. Thanks, Weirdo. Thanks for clarifying. I appreciate that. Don't forget, if you were playing and you put the custom key in, don't forget to clear out the key before you start playing any other games today. So, but yeah, so I stream every day because I kind of adopted a play when you stream type of situation. So that is what that's what I do, and I do play a lot. So I'm a former trial attorney because I kind of went through like major burnout with a late diagnosed ADHD about 2 years ago, which I believe was exacerbated by some of the things that my family went through over the last 10 years. And also because I started going through perimenopause. I'm old. And then I started going through hot flashes about 2 weeks ago. So it's been fantastic to be a lady. You know, hi, Jax, thank you. Yo, what's up, Bloodshots? You haven't played in half a year, you suck. Yo, Bloodshot, let me tell you something, right? I went on vacation for a week and a half, and my hands felt like sausages. Like, my hands felt so, like, my fingers felt so jacked up, right? That I felt like I couldn't even do anything. So I totally understand the sucking after not doing it, right? The best person here was the friend you made yesterday. Jax, who were you friends with yesterday? Who did you make friends with yesterday? So what's been really cool is that I do multi-stream on YouTube on the shorts view, like the shorts version and like a regular version. I used to multi-stream on TikTok too, but TikTok is not a fan of the TikTok. Well, actually, I'll say my system is not a fan of trying to stream TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. So since Twitch was being a little let's see, Twitch was being a little, you know? Sorry, let me do this really quickly. So since like Twitch is like not the great sorry, my brain is not working right now. I'm trying to close a bunch of these windows of what I don't need anymore right now so it doesn't like use up my system. So but basically, like TikTok would cause my system to kind of start tripping out. So I would always have to, it would cause, oh, I'm not even going the right way, but it's fine. Twitch would cause TikTok would cause my system to like lag out. So I just stopped doing TikTok. And plus TikTok banned me because my son wanted to like sit on my lap first, and since he's a slightly bigger kid, but not like he's like a preteen, he was like TikTok banned me because they said I wasn't old enough. So then I had to age verify. Oh, Neff is cool. And so yo, what's up, Sunlight? Yo, so Bloodshots, funny story. My kids don't have that many sprites, and so I've been trying to play my phone as my bot account. I was on the Switch, and then I logged into my kids account on the PC. So I try to do all 3 accounts at the same time. Now the bot's easy to get rid of because, you know, once we get to Spawn Island, I drop out the bot. But trying to use the controller again after so many years of not using a controller was like so crazy. So it was like, you know. I think this is a bot. Yeah. But like after not like using a controller for over a year, and then like I don't know what, but like I feel like the Nintendo buttons are a little bit different than the PlayStation buttons, which is what I started on. But I was having a really hard time just even getting my character on the Switch to even like land where I wanted it to land. And so that was a lot of fun, you know. But yeah, so I gave up after trying to do a couple because it just was not working well for me and I couldn't do it. So but yeah, so historically I did Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays at 9 p.m. East, because on Tuesday, Thursdays I did adult tournament nights. Since I'm no longer with the Discord server that I was with, I don't know if I'm going to still kind of keep that schedule specifically. But I am still going to hold custom games, still going to do tournaments. They have very, very modest prizes because I'm still unfortunately unemployed because I'm still dealing with a lot of mental health issues. And so I'm just trying to spend this time to be kinder to myself, to have fun for once, and, you know, just to kind of like chill. But no worries, Dopey. Thank you so much for your time. My husband is calling me, so I'm gonna have to mute for a hot second, so please bear with me while I mute it, okay? Sorry, I need to mute for a second, guys. Sorry, guys. My husband is trading in our switches, and he needs to reset the switches, and he needs the pin, and I'm the one who normally messes with it, so I need 1 second. I know, this is like lots of fun. It's like the beauty of being an adult and needing like 50 million pins everywhere. Okay, it either has to be like 9640. Oh. I'm gonna have to completely reset it because he got timed out. But my apologies. So my kids have been fighting over the PlayStation 5, so we decided to. My husband's gonna trade in both of the Switches and get the. I think I don't know. I thought he was gonna get another PlayStation 5, but I heard my kids told me today that he might be getting a Switch 2 instead. So I guess I'll see what he comes home with here. So, but anyway, so I'm here just trying to have fun, trying to be nicer to myself. I do talk about a lot of mental health issues that personally affect me because I just, I grew up in a very like kind of like strict religious household that didn't really talk about feelings and things like that. And so as a later in life parent, because I had my kids at 38 and 41, kind of like processing my own things as well as trying to learn how to try to raise good little humans along with figure out this whole ADHD thing myself. So it's actually really hard, and your YouTube ban appeal got denied and you're permanently banned. Like, all your accounts or just your one account? And that's wild, weirdo. I'm so sorry to hear that, love. But you're still on Twitch, right? So did they what was the reason for the ban? Was it because of like they said it was like reused content or something like that? Jax's PlayStation 5, that's what's up. Just the one with the subscribers? Is that the one that you were doing that subscription contest with your friend to see who could get to like 500 subs first? But I'm sorry about that. I haven't like built or really done anything this game, but I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys coming in with the raid. My apologies for being a little bit scattered. I'd actually planned on logging off because I've only got like 3.5 hours of sleep. So when I was running these games, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little bit sleepy. So, but because I was honored with both raids, I'm gonna hang out a little bit longer, see what I can do, and then I'll log off because I'm gonna go meet up with my YouTube mods / Discord mods for ice cream later this afternoon. So, but I'm sorry that I wonder if someone reported you, because sometimes that's what happens. Like someone will report you, and that could be the reason. Oh no, it's okay. I wonder if YouTube does like IP bans, because I know people have like a lot of different YouTube accounts here. So. Alright, so I don't have any more sprites, so you know what I'm going to do is I just wanted to master my sprites because I only had a couple more left to master. So Tuesday, Thursdays were typically tournament days. Fridays used to be socials for the adults. I'm now going to put that on a rotation with like a socials night for 35 overs. Oh no, Jax, I'm sorry to hear that. And then Wednesdays, since sprites will continue to be a thing, I'm going to continue doing sprite indexing, which is primarily for the YouTube kids on Wednesday nights. I do it for about 2 hours. And I start that anywhere at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And then I think I'm going to have collab days with people on Mondays. So I'm trying to reach out to a couple streamers that I've friended over the last almost 2 years. So that I can kind of have like, for them it'll be once a month, but for me it'll be like a rotation of 4 different people. if I can keep it consistent, and then I do the generations things, like a Saturday and Sunday a month. Weirdo, you gotta be an adult, baby. So I just wanna master these so that I can like give them to my kids and rotate them out, and then kind of be done with this. I've been grinding out ranked reload with a couple friends, and ranked reload is mad sweaty. It's not for the weak, but it's definitely been interesting to do that. So I'm looking for my list of sprites. I don't know where I put them. Oh, here it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend. We ate Korean barbecue, so we went to K-Pot and barbecue last night and ate a lot, like food coma level of eating. And I'm really lucky that this friend brought some like little gifts for my kids, and it's just interesting because I feel like, especially those who are weirdo, I'd be super pissed too. But I think like, was that the cube boss or the hollow? I feel like it was the hollow ZP, right? Alright, so I needed 3 to get mastered. I just did that 1. And then, so I'll only have 1 more to do after this. So hopefully I can just get this done. And then I'm gonna go probably just do a whole bunch of indexing with my kids. No, I don't want to go here. I'll go here. And then, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of it. I'm Unreal in VR and rank reload. I know! Yo, Smazy. Listen. So, so when I say like I played more regularly, right? I actually started around, I think I started at like Mega Tokyo, Mega City, which was I think season 4, right? And then I hated, so I played that one like pretty consistently because I really loved that like Japanese motif and the vibes, right? But I used to take a lot of edibles, and I used to play a lot of Lego Fortnite, right? And then I started, I joined this adult subreddit community called Fortnite_over40. I think the original intention was for that subreddit to be for those who were 40 and over, but let's be honest, that's a pretty small subsection of the Fortnite community. So he expanded it to like, first then it was like, hey, I'm 30 something, can I join? And it was like, yeah, you're gonna be 40 soon enough. And then it became like, hey, just be an adult and just don't be a dick, right? So it's an adult Fortnite community, and the original founder, after about a year and some, had to step away due to some family issues that occurred. And then he, I was like one of his moderators there, and he passed it on to me. So I'm technically now the, God, I hate these freaking boots so much. But he is technically passed it on to me, so I'm the subreddit owner and moderator for the subreddit, and I'm now doing my own Discord. Yep, you remember Mega City 2, Jax? Yeah, I mean, it was so beautiful. Like, I was like, wow, this is so beautiful, and I loved it. So, and so, yeah, and then I've just been kind of like playing a lot, meeting some adults, meeting some great people. I held off from creating my own Discord because of a lot of the issues that still plague me to today. That's related to ADHD. Specifically, there's something called rejection sensitivity dysphoria, which I did not even know was a thing. I thought I was just kind of like a shitty person in the sense that, for those of you who like, you know, like those of you who are adults, the typical scenario is I would get an email that says, see me, from my boss, or like, call me, right? And like, as soon as I would see that, because they never put more context, right? It's only, see me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it would send me like into like a panic, right? And it would just, my mind would just start racing. Like, am I getting fired? What did I do? Like, what case, you know, I'm an attorney, so like, what case did I fuck up? Did a client call to complain? Like, right? And then I would basically put my status as away or do not disturb because I would have so much quote unquote work to do, which I did, like I legitimately did, because I would be so nervous about what that call, meeting, etc. was for. And apparently that's called rejection sensitivity dysphoria. And so, but it's not only those type of emails, it's also like if those type of like situations, but it's also like if you're like if you get like you kind of like read too much, like you would read tone into emails and messages when obviously you can't read tone into it because it's fucking words, right? But it would just send me into like this spiral, and sometimes I'd be able to get out of the spiral, but most of the time I could not. And even though if I didn't address the issue, I couldn't like face it. And so it would cause a lot of these kind of more long-term issues when it came to working. It caused a lot of issues, like interpersonal issues. And you know, most of the time it was not bad. Like honestly, most of the time it was not bad. It was things like, hey, they adjusted the pay scale, so you're getting a raise without, you know, it being review time. Or like, hey, I got this emergency case, can you handle it for me? You know, so most of the time it wasn't even bad. But my brain just automatically went to that bad place. And so it just really just caused a lot of issues for me in the long run. And so I went through a lot of debt issues when I was younger as well. And, you know, I get like these collection letters and I would just kind of be like, if I don't open the letter, then there's like no debt there. But of course, we all know the debt is still there, right? And then, you know, it just kind of like burns a hole in the back of your head. And then it just kind of becomes so overwhelming and your brain can't turn off when you go to sleep. And so it was a very like, and it's still like a major issue now because it still causes like so many issues for me. And so not only is it the like unknown when you get emails and messages, but like if I get a text that could be like potentially construed as like a negative thing or a criticism or a something, right? My brain just starts going through all the scenarios before I actually know what the actual subject matter of the issue is, right? And then what ends up happening is that the emails pile up, the messages pile up, the DMs start piling up. And it makes me want to avoid everything, sadly. Alright, Jax on YouTube hates Blitz because it made the storm come so fast. I remember. Yeah, I did grind out Blitz to get the wings. So I kind of like, we did a lot of Blitz every night for like an hour at the end of the night. But now that like most of us have our wings, like we're not really, oh shoot, most of us are not playing it anymore. So, but yeah, so like I do talk about things like that because it has definitely affected me more recently than I would like to admit. And as someone who's 49 and gonna be 50 next year, it's kind of wild trying to figure like kids. I know you think like being an adult is the bomb, and I will say in some ways it is being the bomb, right? But in some ways it's still very, very stressful because you learn through like every phase of your life that like things never say they change. Like that, I mean, they never stay the same. And that's probably the only constant with life, right? Things change and things just, you know, like, and life throws us for so many curveballs that you don't even expect that things like that could happen. So it's trying to like learn and to manage with what like life gives you, which unfortunately is makes life very difficult. And so I do kind of talk about that stuff, you know. And as an adult with aging parents, that is also something that I'm dealing with because my parents are both in their 70s, and like my mom has like a slow chronic terminal illness, not cancer, but it is something that she has decided not to receive treatment for. So, you know, Like, I know that no day is guaranteed, right? And we could all get hit, not all of us, but we could get hit by a bus tomorrow and we won't be here. But like, kind of knowing for sure that there is like this end date is kind of, it's kind of wild, right? And like, for granted, the doctors don't know when the actual end date is going to be, but to know that there is like this educated, informed opinion as to when that date is going to be is a little wild. Because I don't know about you, but I have some unresolved issues with my parents too. So it's just, excuse me, it's just a lot to process when I also have young children. So I'm trying to like, you know, learn from the way that I was raised and try to learn and raise and communicate with my children in a way that's a little bit different than the way that I was raised, you know? So I feel like a lot of it is just a learning experience, you know? There's no guidebook on how to raise kids. And so I think all we can all do is just do the best we can and pray we don't screw up our kids, right? Like, as long as they don't turn into a psychopath, you know, a little Betty. I think, oh, I'm max finally. And so that's what I'm here for, just to kind of like commiserate with a lot of people, be a little bit more open about the things that I struggle with, and maybe it'll resonate with you, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll help you understand one of your friends more that are having similar struggles. Like, you know, sometimes you're the person going through these things, and then sometimes your friend is the one going through these things, and you don't really understand. Like, you know your friend is struggling, but then you don't really know how you can provide support and help them. So if I can help you understand your friend just a little bit more, or your family member, then I'm glad that like I'm here to do that, you know? So, but yeah, I usually stream very late at night. If I don't have like a specifically scheduled thing, I'm on generally anywhere between 11 p.m. I start somewhere between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Sometimes 3 a.m. and occasionally 4 a.m. depending on like when my kids fall asleep, because they refuse to sleep. When like mom chores are done, like if I started a load of laundry, dishes, etc. need to get done. I have a bigger project which I'm doing right now. Like, I have 3 projects going on right now. Oh wait, hello? Wait, hold on. Did I pin this? Oh, huh. You know what's funny, Gimli? I totally did not mean to pin this, but thank you. So, but yeah, but Smeezy, if you're still here, when I first started playing, I hated ranked, because I was playing with people who were grinding rank, and they wanted to like make it to Unreal, right? And I was definitely not one of those people, and the idea of getting to Unreal was like, whoa. I also didn't understand the concept of grinding to Unreal, and I didn't know that you could make it to Unreal and not lose your rank. So I was kind of like, oh man, I don't want to get carried to Unreal. And so I got burnt out from it a lot, because I kept getting eliminated a lot. So it made me... Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, that was Gem Aura, right? So I only have one more to do, and I might do a reload team, and then I'm gonna rate it out. But yeah, so I didn't do ranked for like a year. Like, I stayed away from it. I was like, fuck rank. I also didn't want to get carried to Unreal. Like, I had very specific, like, probably a bit too rigid feelings about Unreal. Jax, you need something? All right. Hold on, Jax. I think I have your thing. Jax, are we already friends on Fortnite? I'll index one for you real quick. Oh, Jax, I don't have you. Jax, what's your username on Fortnite? Well, I'm gonna go do my last sprite then. Alright, if this is correct, I should only have one more left to do, which is the cube boss. Now, could I try to get everyone to five now? I could, but I likely will not. Did I pass the boss? I even forget what these things look like now. Oh, here. Galaxy. Oh, wait. Are all of them mastered now? Didn't get. Oh, no. This guy. Let's see. Alright, this is the last one, I think. I'm gonna try one more time. I wish there was actually a filter that could be, like, mastered. I know there's Sprite Locker, but you just had a football game, McGill? That's what's up. Did you guys win? It's raining where we are, so I hope it wasn't raining where you are. Dear Epic, please fix your interface for next season. But yeah, so since they're continuing sprites, I'll do sprite indexing on Wednesdays. Sometimes I gift it depending on the kid and how polite they are and how long they've been with the YouTube stream. You know, obviously I can't remember everyone, and I don't know how to set up commands. So, but yeah. You mastered all the sprites I gave you? You guys, you lost? Sorry to hear that. You're about to score with a touchdown, but it didn't work out. Sorry, love. I think I'm just gonna hot drop. I will say that since they took the cost to resurrect these guys away, I care a little bit less about, like, if I die right away. You know, it doesn't matter really as much. But I do have to kind of, like, there's a bush ranger sprite. What? Yeah. Oh shoot, I was supposed to hot drop. Oh no, there's a bunch of people hot dropping. Uh-oh. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here then. So it's not as sweaty. Because this guy, I gotta, like, start from scratch, you know, so. And of course I get this stupid. Oh shoot, not what I meant to do. What's funny is that, like, I used to love the sniper, and then just got so crappy at it. So don't forget, by the end of the season, if you want to get a free umbrella, you do want to go to OG. OG still has a free umbrella to give right now. So, but you do have to go win that. D'Angelo, what's up? Thank you so much for the treat. I appreciate it. Shit. This is not good when the only weapon I have is a sniper. Oh, wait, I do have something other. Oh shit. Really? That freaking ammo box totally blocked me. That sucks. That sucked. Oh, that was a bot. Survives, which is all that matters. I just want to open the rest of these things and get this out of the way. You watched some of my videos yesterday? Thank you, D'Angelo. You know what you should do, D'Angelo? You should watch the ones from like a year and a half ago when I was a really, really bad player and I died in this storm all the time versus like sometimes. Like, I die in the storm now sometimes, but I used to die in the storm all the time, no joke, so. Are they giving, like, extra sprite, like, extra leveling, too? Because I feel like this sprite is getting leveled, like, significantly faster than usual. But I'm joking, I'm really bad. Or if you want to see how I started building D'Angelo, look for a clip called a highlight called what's it called? Masterclass with Cruz. That was the very that was like the main very first thank you so much for the hiding, D'Angelo. Yeah, sure. I will. Let me master this one because this is the last one I have to master, McGill. And then I'll do like an index or two before I log off. But I don't want to bot lobby it. Actually, we can bot lobby it because I just want to get it done. I don't want us to worry about having to get eliminated by people. Even though it seems like people seem to be caring a bit less about the sprites they're seeing in the lobby, right? So, but I'll bring my bot in and then we can get something done. I do need to look up something for my husband before he calls me back so he can trade in. No, we're not gonna play though. Jackson, I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna do the sprites. Because I was supposed to meet a friend also for just meet a friend as well, so I gotta like figure out the rest of my day. So don't forget, if you're trying to level up your sprites before the end of the season, you gotta open everything. Literally, fishing barrels, fruit crates, ammo crates, sprite crates, regular crates. Like, everything, okay? Obviously, eliminating players does help you get a little bit more experience for your sprites, but you literally have to open everything you see. And as a builder, I'm used to breaking everything I see, so I will tell you that it's been a bit of a departure to like make sure I open everything instead of break everything. So this guy is almost level 4. Another kind of like a way to level up your guys a little bit faster is as soon as you get to level 4, see how much gold you have. If you have 1500 gold, go buy a quack snack from the vendor, and that way you can go right away and level up your sprite to max if you go that route as well. So oh yeah, but I forgot to say Smazy. So I started playing ranked again about beginning of this year when they did the Felinos skin quest line where you had to get like, you know, finish X number of times in the top 10 in BR. Like, oh, it's like 3 eliminations in top 10, right? For like BR, and then 3 eliminations in top 10 for reload, and then it was like 25 eliminations in ranked, you know, whatever. That was so hard for me because you had to be the one with the elimination, right? And then I did learn that your friend could eliminate it for you. The friend could knock, but then you would have to be the one to actually eliminate, and that was still... Oh shoot, it opened that. But that was really, really hard for me because most of my friends are, you know, they're very thorough and consistent players, so they would, you know, as a habit, they would knock them and then go in for the kill, for the elimination, you know? So it was a bit hard for me to get those. But once I finished grinding that out, I was already like Diamond 2 or so, Diamond 2 or 2 for BR. And so since I was so close and I had halfway left in the season, I solo grinded primarily through the storm to get to Unreal for BR, but then for build, and then I solo grinded primarily for Zero build. And I had a couple friends, like once or twice I did duos to get some limbs to kind of like move me up there a little bit faster. And then I was able to hit double Unreal before they switched over and merged the two ranks together, which I can kind of understand why they did it. Doesn't mean I have to like it, you know. So you need the gem quack. Okay, D'Angelo. Right, so let me level this guy up, and then I'm gonna go put him in the extractor, and then I will grab which one of you guys first. I can only do one at a time because I can't bring more than one sprite in. You guys know this by now, 'cause I've been doing it with you. But you can stay in the bot game after I'm done. After we're done, you know. But I'm gonna have to go because I do have to do a bunch. There's a lot of admin stuff I gotta do today, and I gotta figure out like I gotta calculate some scores because I held the tournament over 2 servers, and since I left that first server, all the scores got like removed. So once I do this, I'll go back to the lobby. I'll call my bot in, and then we'll go with D'Angelo first. Is that you, D'Angelo? I gotta look at my list because I don't remember who you guys are. No, D'Angelo's long Koala. Who's wild card? Who's wild card? Is that McGill? Wild card, is that you, McGill? I really guess McGill, right? McGill, are you wild card? Can you just double check for me? Okay. Alright, so I'm done. I think I'm done with that. What I really need to do is get my kids in here so I can index them and get this. Oh, and in case you might wonder, like, who is this mountain bunny? So, in Korean, SANTOKI actually means mountain bunny. Oh, shit. Wildcard, is that you? McGill, you gotta tell me that's you. Like, you need to confirm for me that that's you. You know? Can you please? Hold on, let me go double check my chat so see if you wrote that it is you. Okay, okay. Alright, and you said you needed gem quack. Okay. Did you get the other quack? Because I thought you needed to get a certain number of... I thought you needed like a certain number. Wait. When you say gem quack, do you mean gem duck? Gummy gram. Oh, this is McGill. Sorry, you need the gummy. So it's master, but it's not a level 5, okay? We're just gonna go to the closest extraction there is. And go do that, okay? You gotta ready up, love. Hey, weirdo. Ready up, darling. Thank you. Jax, are you still here? It's okay. It's okay. Just want to make sure. Huh. Try that again. Ready up again, please. All right. So this is McGill. Okay. D'Angelo, are you around? If you want, since this is the only one you need, McGill, you could stay in the match, and I don't know, I think you might want to just like extract it unless you are very confident that you can like solo trio a bot lobby. No, so. We're gonna drop at golden. We're gonna drop right now. Oh, it is two times sprite leveling. I guess if I was a glutton for punishment, I could try to get all of mine at 5s, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. That's my bot leaving, so it's no biggie. McGill, I'm gonna go land at the top of this little building right here next to the extraction site, just so I can get like a weapon, and then looks like there's some bots that are gonna be joining us. So, and then as soon as we get through this initial bunch of bots, I'll give it to you. Okay. Remember, these are like, it's trio bots, so when you eliminate people, you're gonna have to make sure you eliminate all of them. I think there's 2 different trios here right now, so be aware. McGill, get your booty over here. I know, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you have 3 or 4 bots, like, sweating you, it's still 3 or 4 bots. I mean, like, you know, so here you go. You can go call the extractor now. You wanna go hit up these barrels with me or no? Oh shit, sorry. I know you can cone it to open it, but there's a shotgun here. Here, you can use that to level up your sprite just a little bit more. There's an ammo box up there. Ready? Put him away. Alright, McGill. I'm gonna go. Okay, here. Gonna have a hug. Gonna have a hug, please. Thank you. Alright, you can stay here, okay? But I'm gonna go. Bye. Oh, hold on. I got you. Oh, did you forget to... You should take that water with you just to, you know? But I'll see you later. And thanks so much as always for hanging in, okay? Jax, give me your username, okay? So I can go send you a request. Alright, so I got the guild done. I gotta get my bot back home. And then I need D'Angelo. All right, Jax, give me your username so I can get you, okay? Oh, I'm gonna delete this game.
Damn! What the hell?
Oh man, I've been sleeping with him for...
SANTOKI! Thank you for the 11 months. Thank you for the prime sub, Santox.
Somebody else's stuff. Somebody else's
Yo,
account.
Orion, welcome in. How are you doing, Orion? Thank you for the 11 months, SANTOKI.
Okay. All right, Jax and D'Angelo. Thanks, Froggy. You know what? I'm gonna see if D'Angelo's on there. D'Angelo's cool. And it looks like I have a lot of friends, but honestly, these are primarily kids. Huh. Jax and D'Angelo. If you guys want me to like, I am in a giving mood right now. So if you're not here, I can't give you the sprite. So I need your username because I don't have that. So will you please tell me if you're here, or else I'm gonna raid out because I need to take care of some stuff before I go out later today. Okay, I got you. And Jax, what do you need? Okay. It's okay. You don't have to go. You don't. It's fine. We don't have to talk. I just need to know what you need and just follow where I go. Also, if you guys are watching and you're not supporting anyone in the shop, I'd be honored and humbled if you use mine, which is Santoki, SANTOKI. You do need to refresh this about every 2 weeks. And all it does is not give, Epic like your full 100% of the V-Bucks that you spend. It just gives them 95% of it. So, Jax, let me know what you need so I can equip it. I was originally kind of obsessed with like these galaxy skins, but I kind of don't like all the like this one I really like. Like I like this. but I don't like the big circular thing on it, and you can't get rid of it. So I like this hairstyle, I like the skin outfit, but I don't like that big thing. Jax, you need the hollow foil 0 point. Yes, it says you are here. So I know you need the hollow 0 point. Right? Wait, why'd you go? Yeah, I'm not going to change my stream title to indexing because then a whole bunch of kids start showing up. I don't want to spend like way too much time. That's what I do, McGill. You need anything else other than the hollow 0 point? Oh, this one's maxed out too. If anybody on Twitch needs anything too, let me know. I'll gladly do it for you. Yep, you're in the game with me. Alright, let's go to the first extraction point. Okay. Well, not from me, else, because I'm pressing the wrong button. No. We're gonna go like here. Not where the. We're gonna go the extraction. Here. Okay. Like, you can stay and eliminate these bots like after I leave. Okay. But let's just survive enough to get this done, and then. I guess we could have gone there too, but I'm gonna go to this one. Yeah, I know. But here, come to the extraction with me. Thanks, Froggy. Froggy, are you? Froggy's not on right now. Yeah. You need any more, Jax? How many you got? 9? Are we really gonna crown flex? Is that what we're doing here? Let me see how many you got. Yo, Marvel! How are you? Ooh. Okay. I know. Dude, I've been streaming like even later in the night. It's been kind of crazy. But it's lovely seeing you. How are you? Here's another lady streamer. She's like fantastic. She's an early morning streamer out of the Central Time Zone. I did! I just gave it to you! But do you need any more? I just finished up some games where it's like the adult-kid duos. But I have a couple YouTube kids that have missed out the nights that I've been doing sprite indexing, so... And you know, since we're so close to this end of the season and there's not like too many kids kind of obsessively... Get your booty back over here! Oh my god, Jax, get back over here! It's okay, you should have it in your inventory, so just come to the... Oh my god. So, we're in a bot lobby right now, so it's like not surprising that these bots are acting like extremely body and just like stuck. I got killed. Hurry up, this extraction crate is leaving. I'm Marvel. I'm not gonna lie. Things could be a little bit better. The last couple of weeks have been very difficult for me. I had to break up with the Discord server that I was a member with. Don't get me! Don't get me! Just go in that. Just extract. Just go to extract. It's gonna leave. It's gonna leave. Just extract. Extract. Don't get me! Don't get me! Oh my god, you're gonna lose the crate. Just extract. Yes, that's all you need to do. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the lobby. Go back to the lobby, don't worry about me. Let's go back to... Yeah, I mean, so like I started getting panic attacks in like February, March. And then I kind of was able to identify the source of the panic attacks. And then it was, unfortunately, I couldn't. You got it? All right. Do you need any more, Jax? You won, McGill. Congratulations. No worries, Jax. I'm glad you got it. All right. I need to go bring in one more person, and then D'Angelo, are you still here? Let me see if D'Angelo is still here. The quack? Okay. The quack you get once you master a certain number, but... Yeah. What was causing my panic attacks, if you're asking, Marvel? You need the quacks. You finally have a full-time job? Yeah. Like, that's good. But also... a huge change, right, Marvel? Like, a huge change, and I can understand that. And it takes a little bit of time to get used to, right? Because, it's also... No, don't worry about it, Jax. Jax, I've been doing sprite indexing for 3 weeks, and I have some kid that's been coming every week, so that's 6 free sprites that they got, and, you know, most of the kids were all asking for the 0 points and the Grims, so don't feel bad at all. I can help you finish out your collection before the end of the season. That's all good, you know? I'm here for it. But yeah, Marvel, I talked a little bit about it, but I think, you know, like, I am late diagnosed ADHD. I got diagnosed when I was 47, so I've been dealing with it for about two years now. And, you know, I'm kind of learning, honestly, partially through social media, that ADHD is more than just like attention and like being unable to sit still and all that kind of stuff. So I'm learning that, like, all right, I'm looking for something. Oh shoot, all right, I gotta find something for my husband. All right, if D'Angelo is not back after I do this one, I'm gonna have to go because I have to find something for my husband. But basically, I'm learning about like things that are triggering me, different aspects of ADHD, which I thought was just me being a shitty person, honestly. And like one of these things was called rejection sensitivity dysphoria. And I didn't even like really understand what that meant. And then I realized, or I looked up, that dysphoria actually means like disproportionate response to certain situations, you know? So like something that shouldn't cause someone anxiety caused me like a crazy amount of anxiety, and like my emotional system was dysregulated because of that. So I need to message my... Okay. So yeah, I didn't realize that was it. And once I became medicated, like once I started receiving ADHD medication, it wasn't causing as much of a negative response. However, a situation came up, and it was like I actually thought I thought my blood pressure was having issues again, because I do see a cardiologist. But it turned out I was having like panic attacks again after not having one for about 2-3 years. So and it was related to kind of like how my head was spiraling because I would get like a DM, and it wasn't anything. It was a relatively innocuous request, but when I see it, it just kind of like my body just inferred that like the person was disappointed in me, annoyed with me, whatever with me because I hadn't given them a response. And all it was like, hey, what's the status of blank? Like no judgment, but my brain just goes there and then it puts me in a spiral and then it's hard for me to get out of that. And then every waking moment turns into, I know I have to do it, I know I have to do it, I know I have to do it, and then I don't do it, and then I feel even shittier, and then I start avoiding, which regular neurotypical people kind of see as ghosting and things like that. So Jax, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I gotta go take care of something for my husband. And if you need any bit more, if you need more, if it's not too busy in chat and on stream, I'll hit you up, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to raid this out to somebody because I have to take care of a couple of things and primarily reset the pin for my hold on, I need to see, is this where GMO ended up? All right, GMO rated this guy, but this guy is a zero builder. I don't necessarily want to go to zero builder. Yep, no worries, Jax. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, I don't know, because I'm supposed to do a couple of things, Jax, and Jax, I typically don't play with kids just like randomly. Like if I play with you, then I'm gonna have to like start playing with like other viewers all the time. So let me, like I said, let me kind of like figure out what I'm gonna do with like a regular schedule. No, Marvel, I appreciate it. So then I didn't realize I was having here, I'll switch to this for a minute. So I didn't realize I was having panic attacks, okay? But fortunately, my prescriber, my psychiatric prescriber, she was like, you do realize that you're having panic attacks, right? And I was like, what? Like, I'm seeing my cardiologist next week. Like, I could have sworn. And she's like, no, you're. So she put me on medication in March. And she has been very helpful in kind of like helping me work through it, talk through it. And honestly, she was like, you need to separate yourself from the situation. And I couldn't see it, because I was like, well, they're my friends. I know, like, and like, say like they understand. And then, my prescriber was like, well, if they understand, do they understand that they're triggering you? And I'm like, I think they do, but maybe they really don't. And I can understand their frustration, but like, it ultimately got to a point where I had to separate myself from it. So unfortunately that meant I had to break up with the Discord server that I was with. So I kind of had to create my own, which Marvel, it's a rough framework right now, but and it's like a private server right now. But as things get built out, it's going to be inclusive, like for all ages. But there will be a very specific area just for kids, which is going to be called the daycare. And the only adults in there are going to be allowed to be our parents who have kids in there. There's going to be some designated like chaperones, which will be the moderators, the admin team, basically anyone in the admin team or staff, and then parents. But it is causing some issues with the subreddit that I currently own and moderate. But I think like overall it'll be a better place because many of us, like myself, started playing Fortnite because of our kids. And I know that as kids get older, they're not really playing with their parents as much as they want to. And so it does bum out a bunch of like parents that are like, oh, my kid's not really playing as much anymore. I'd love to play with them more. And so I think it's a good opportunity for parents and kids to still stay connected, and also to like to spend time together, right? And know that their kid is in a safe space by understanding that the kids are available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go raid out to Jose. I normally have been raiding out to like girl gamers lately because I've been like really, really blessed. Oh, wait. Marv, you're streaming right now. Wait, you're not streaming. This isn't you. I'm like, wait, this isn't you. There's someone's name that's like very similar to yours. I'm like, wait, is that you? It's not you. It's not like streaming. How was I not following it? But yeah, so so it's been a little hectic, it's been a little crazy. But actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go raid this girl. She is a girl gamer. And although I really wanted to raid somebody else, I'm gonna go raid her because I've been blessed with so many girl raids lately that I just need to spread the love to the other girlies out there, especially those who play Fortnite, because I don't have any girl builders on right now. No girl builders. Yeah, no girl builders. So let me go raid this out to... Her name is Marv. You're not going to stream a lot for next year? Okay. I appreciate you coming in and, like, hanging out, though. I'm still a very late night streamer, so, you know, if you're around, here, now. But I have been talking a lot more about difficulties I've been having about this. But yeah, I'm gonna go raid her out because I gotta take care of some things for my husband. Thank you everyone for being here. I super duper appreciate it. Jax, I'm not gonna be here in like 2 hours. Like, I won't be here because I'm supposed to go out. But I will be back later tonight. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.
I'm eating! Santoki! Thank you for the raid!